For our next story, I want you to look at this picture. What do you see? A cloud of smoke rising up, a building in the background. It looks like an explosion or an attack. Well, that isn't any building. That's the Pentagon. It's the headquarters of the US Department of Defense, but there's a catch. There wasn't any explosion at the Pentagon yesterday. What you're looking at is a fake. It was generated by artificial intelligence or AI. Some verified Twitter handles ended up posting this picture. Thanks to Elon Musk, anybody can now be verified, including this account. It says Bloomberg feed with a blue tick. Now, Bloomberg, we know, is one of the biggest media organizations in the US. But this account was not theirs. It belonged to some mischief maker, some random person. Many journalists and channels actually fell for this fake image. Funny, right? Well, here the other side of the story. This image caused the US stock market to dip. Standard & Poor dropped 0.26% within minutes. It only recovered once the story was busted. What do we make of this incident? The blue tick is one part of the problem. Unfortunately, Twitter is now owned by just one man, so there is little that governments or people can do. But artificial intelligence is not. It is still uncharted territory. So there is still time to put regulations in place. This Pentagon fake is just one example of how dangerous AI can be. The White House could be next, or India's Rashtrapati Bhavan, or the Parliament, or the International Space Station, who knows? Artificial intelligence can manipulate almost anything, and the consequence could be huge. In this case, US stocks dropped by 0.25%. Next time, it could be worse. So what's the solution? If you don't have fancy technology, your options are limited. You can check for watermarks or even try to find out AI anomalies, like extra limbs on human beings or lack of facial features. These will tell you if an image is fake or not. But what if the AI is really advanced? In such cases, there may not be even a single anomaly. So here's what you should do. Check for other reports or pictures of the same event. Take this Pentagon example. If there was indeed a blast, there would be dozens of videos, different angles, different commentary, different sources. But that was not the case here. In this case, there was only one single photo posted everywhere, which is a classic giveaway. So keep this tip in mind next time you see a suspicious news photo. Now to the bigger problem, how to avoid such controversies in the first place. Looks like regulation is the only answer because artificial intelligence is getting more powerful every day. Let me give you an example. Take a look at this photo of the Pope in a puffer jacket. It's generated by AI, but the folks at Sony could not figure it out. This picture won an award at a global photography event. Its creator says it was a joke. He also ended up rejecting the award. Tells you how realistic AI images are. Even experts are having a hard time picking them out. So what should big tech and governments be doing? In simple words, slow down. Right now, the technology is racing ahead of the regulation. In fact, there are barely any rules in place. So the first step is to set the guidelines because artificial intelligence is like the Wild West. It's exciting, it's impending, and it's dangerous. If we do not regulate it, the next fake could be worse. Maybe AI phone calls by world leaders, or AI addresses by generals, or AI threats by terrorists. If you want to avoid that mess, slow down. Let the regulations catch up.